you. Hey, I don't even know what to say anymore. That was a lot. I don't think this many people liked me when I went to school here. So, now listen, I see a lot of young millennials in here, and I love you, and I'm gonna talk to you, because I love what you're gonna do. You guys are gonna change things, because you have hope. We don't have hope. But we can write in cursive. You might need us to read the Declaration of Independence one day, so you better be nice. Part of me coming back here is when no one believed in us. We weren't allowed to have hopes and dreams. Children were supposed to be, now listen to this, what? Seen and not heard. You see how all the old people said that? Because we've been dying to say something in public since the 80s. Seen and not heard. That meant as long as you were present, you were a good kid. Like a mute child was the perfect child for our parents back then. We weren't allowed to have, we weren't friends with our parents. Millennials, you're friends with your parents. Look, I see some of you here tonight with your parents. Well, I don't even know my mother's first name. I asked her once. She was like, none of your damn business. That's what it is. Because millennials, God bless you, you're just not tough. I love you, but I could take your whole generation out with a jar of peanuts. All right? Because just not tough. We weren't allowed to have feelings. I remember once telling my father, I'm like, I'm cold. He was like, no, you're not. Okay, I guess I'm not. I don't know. We would do things like, you would have nicknames based on your flaws. I have a brother, To-Do. Yeah, because he used to play with a toilet paper roll all the time. You know, To-Do, 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 To-Do. We only let him play with that because he broke all our toys. Broke my Easy Bake Oven. You know what that is? Millennials, that's a little mini meth lab is what that is. Like, it would explode, you'd get third-degree burns. He broke our Stretch Armstrong. That was indestructible. They showed the commercial, 2 trucks pulling it apart. That little To-Do broke it. And you know what came out of it? Ooze. Chernobyl, just slime. It was crazy. We had horrible toys back then. My son solved the Rubik's Cube. We had the Rubik's Cube, but I never solved it. Not for real. I did peel the stickers off and tell everybody. Sorry that I have to admit that now. Sorry. I just want to. That generation grew up, you grew up with things to do. When you're in the car going somewhere, you're on your cell phones, your iPhones, you're playing on the iPad, you're watching DVDs. We had nothing in the back seat of the car, nothing. We used to make up games specifically to hit each other, right? If a Volkswagen Beetle passed your car and its headlight was out, someone was getting knocked out. Those were the rules. To-Do lost 2 teeth one summer. And my father yelled at him, you should have paid attention. You should have paid attention. Everything we did was about hitting each other. Remember a game called 2 for Flinching? See, if you were an only child, you missed out on this. This is where your brother or sister or whatever your siblings were, they all of a sudden developed ninja-like skills. They could hide on door jambs, right? They would, behind couches, they would jump out of nowhere. You'd just be walking along, and all of a sudden they would jump out and throw a punch at you and stop. Like just like millimeters from your face. And if you flinched, they'd punch you 2 more times. 2 for flinching. You're like 9 years old walking around like you have Vietnam flashbacks. See, you young kids think you invented the twerk, but we've been twerking for a long time. We just call it Twitch. now I have a 21-year-old nephew who comes and stays with me, and he came in and he was all sweaty, and he had a gym bag and he put it on the counter. I go, what's going on? He said, I joined a fight club. Oh, well, you're gonna get kicked out because you just broke the first rule. By the way, not all jokes are for everybody, okay? I don't believe in that everybody's a winner stuff. You gotta work to be a winner, all right? So when, you know, the kid joins the fight club, and I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. You know, I thought about it for a long time, and I said to him, I don't understand, why would you join a fight? What did they have, a Dungeons and Dragons tournament? Why would you join a fight club? And he said to me, listen, prepare yourself. He said, I wanted to learn how to take a punch. I said, lean over the counter. I will knock you out for half the membership fee. We had to be tough. People didn't care about us. They would forget us. If we went on vacation, sometimes you'd hear those stories of a kid being left at a rest area for like 6 hours. Do the math. Old math, not this new stupid math. Do the math. The real basic math. 6 hours. That means the parents had to drive for 3 hours before they realized that little brat was not in the car. Because you didn't have to have a seatbelt. I told you, because nobody cared about us. You could lay in the back window. You could lay on the hump. No one cared. You could run alongside. They thought it was funny. They did not care. You'd go to try to put a seatbelt on, and your father would go, oh, what do you think, I'm a bad driver? It's just different. We could do anything we want, go anywhere. Be like, I'm going outside. There were 2 places, outside and inside. Like literally, your parents knew that your friend's house was 8 miles down the street, across traffic. You had to ride your bicycle, that the handlebars were way up here. That's why we all have back problems, because you'd go across 4 Dobermans would chase you. Dobermans, Millennials, that was the meanest dog we had. We didn't have pit bulls. We invented that for you, because we can't hit you. So, figure we can scare you into submission. Nobody hits you. We got hit by everybody. Everybody. You could get hit at school. You could get paddled at school. You didn't get detentions. The principal could paddle you, right, Mr. Casella? Right? Different. You'd go down to your friend's house. What was the big thing? What was it? They didn't have a cell phone on you, right? Or a little longitude, latitude. What was their big protection scheme for us when we were kids? Take your little brother. Take your little brother. Oh, so what? The kidnapper wouldn't have to come back twice? Is that why? Why make him put miles on his van? It was a good time in different things, like, you know, it was pure. As a kid, we didn't have to, when you learned in school, and then you went home and you didn't have to learn anything else, right? We didn't have to, no one read to us to teach us stuff. You know, don't look at, I see some of the parents around here. I know, my mother knows, she's here. Nobody read to us. You guys handed us a book with a record in it. Go to your room, the fairy will tell you when to turn the page. Just didn't want to deal. Cartoons didn't teach us anything. My son watches, he knows how to speak Spanish from that Dora the Explorer, right? Granted, all he can say is, where's the map? But whatever. We might need to know where the map is one day. I don't know, we didn't learn anything. We had 3 hours of cartoons on a Saturday morning that you better not wake your parents up for, because they had gotten drunk the night before. Because they did back then, okay? Listen, now even some of you might get drunk tonight, you'll have to pretend you have the flu tomorrow. We knew they got drunk. We would tell people they were getting drunk. We'd be like, it'd be Friday, we'd be at lunch going, you should ask your mom if you can come over, because Dad is gonna get paid, they're gonna get drunk and argue over who shot JR. Saturday mornings were crazy. crazy. Those were the mornings too that other brothers and sisters were made. I mean, I don't know for sure. My one brother does. Because he walked in. Now, I don't know what he saw, but I can tell you what I heard.